Hey guys, Ned here from Giggity. In this video we're going to be looking at the act profile, and in particular looking at the act lineup and how you can manage your players. So in a previous help article we looked at the difference between your entertainer profile, DJ entertainer profile, and the act profile. So very simply, the musician DJ entertainer profile is think of it as your freelancer profile. And then the act profile is the entity that gets booked. So the act is the entity that gets booked by a venue or an agent or a private hirer. So as an entertainer, you can belong to any number of acts. So whether that's an act that you create yourself, or it may be an act that you've been invited to by another person. So, I might play keys in another person's band. So that's the difference in the two profiles. In this instance, we're going to go in and we're going to look at this four-piece act profile that I've created. So if I hit edit, you can see the lineup, the act type, and you can have any number, DJs, comedians, jugglers, karaoke's, magicians, etc. But we're just talking about the musician band profile at the moment. Give it an act name, contact details, which you can show on your profile if you would like to. The address, so this is important because this is the address that the system will use when people are searching for you, so that they can search within a particular range or radius around a particular address. Then you've got the ability to add vibes, what's the vibe of the act, genres that you cover, gig types, add a bio. We hit save and next. You've got the ability to put a profile image. That's the little avatar that will appear anywhere in the platform that your act is mentioned. Background images. These images are important because these are the images that will get used in marketing. For example, in the Hot Giggity Live Gig Guide app, also in the venue Facebook posts. So it's very important that you have a background image here and make it a good one. You've got the ability to put in a profile, a URL. This is our demo site, so ignore this. This will say get.hotgiggity.com. But you can put in your a URL that you can then share with others. You can put in a video, SoundCloud, all the venues that you've played at, any testimonials. Then you can put in all your links where people can find you, Apple Music, Spotify, etc. This little embed code here is the ability for you guys to embed a gig guide on your website, which is customizable. So you can change the background color, you can change the font color, and then hit save. And then you take that code, embed it on your website, and your gigs will instantly appear on your website. Looking at your connect to Facebook page, so that allows you to connect to your Facebook page and then push gigs to those to your Facebook page. Now, the important part that we were discussing in this video is the lineup. So the lineup allows you to add your players to each of your instruments. So in this lineup, I've got acoustic guitar, which is myself. We've got bass guitar there. We've got drum kit, and we've got electric guitar. So in this particular example, you see in the drums, I've actually got two players here. So I could change the order just by dragging and dropping who my number one player is. And then on the right hand side, you've got the gig fee distribution. So this is the default gig fee split percentage that will be applied each time you get a gig. So this will be shown. If you're wanting to know more about how that's used, check out the how-to video on creating a booking, and you'll see exactly how that comes into play when you create a booking. Now, if I wanted to rearrange the order of these instruments, so just how they appear in this list, I can drag and drop those. But if I'm wanting to add another player, so this is particularly useful for corporate bands where you might have a number of different drummers you use, a number of different guitarists, and a number of different bass players. So I can start searching for the entertainer. So if there's somebody that's already in there, I can type test bass. If they're not on the platform, yes, I can type, I'll be showing this click to invite, click that, and then you can put in their email address, and they will then get sent an email. You'll see here they get added, and you'll see that they've been invited. So that player now gets an email from the system saying that you have added them to the lineup for this particular act. And once they accept that notification, or that they accept that invite and they set themselves up with a profile, that will then go to accepted. Similarly, if I wanted to add another performer, I could do, so just hit add performer 5, change the, so this is going to be tenor sax, it's making a comeback, people, and then you can then add the player to that particular instrument. You'll notice that because we've added another player, it's automatically changed the gig fee distribution down to 20% because there's 5 of us now. So I'm not going to add that player, I'm going to delete that for now, and then I'm going to hit save and next. And that's the lineup. So it's a really integral part of the system, guys, and it allows you to really streamline all of your communication with your bandmates. You can receive invoices from them, message them, you can share set lists with them for a particular gig. So yeah, really important that you add your players to the platform so that you can make your life a whole lot easier. We'll just get through the rest of this this act profile. So you've got the ability to import a song list just for this act if you wanted to, and if you wanted to, you can add for any particular song. You can add a media URL, so whether that's Spotify, whether if it's an original song, put your Spotify link in there, etc. Then you can go and create set list just for this particular act. So we've got one set list in there. I can create a new set, and we can call this original set 1, and then we can go and start searching for the songs. So yeah, and then once you save that, then you'll have those 2 sets available for distribution when you book this act for a gig. Now, terms and conditions. This is the standard terms and conditions that will be added to your client contract for this act. So again, if you're wanting to see how that's used, check out the creator booking how-to video that's in the support area within Giggity, or you can just go to support.hotgiggity.com and you'll find those. And lastly, privacy. So if you would rather nobody find this this act profile on the platform, you can set it to private, but leaving it searchable by everyone means that agents can find you, venues can find you, and private hirers can find you. Guys, that's about it for the act profile. If you've got any questions, feel free to shoot us a message to support@hotgiggity.com, and we'll come back to you as soon as we can. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the platform, and if you've got any feedback, again, shoot us a message at support@hotgiggity.com, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Happy gigging, guys. Cheers.